Hello, some friends, and it's time for a new architect home review. And there are 12 of them, so let's get right into this. This first home, I'm pretty sure we've had this home before. It looks like the same exact thing that we've had before. I'm pretty sure. I do like the garden, and if you pay attention to the items in here, you'll see those stall doors. You may not have those in your inventory. But other than that, it's okay. I mean, it's the same build that we've had before. This build, I liked it because it has some character to it. It looks like it makes sense. And there are some older items in here, but just pay attention to what is in here because you may not have them in your inventory, like say those books on the dresser. And yeah, I mean, it's a nice house. I like the layout. Next house. This house I was kind of like, I don't know. It's not my favorite, but that's just my opinion. Now, I was at this point, I was scouting the house for inventory. I didn't really find anything that we don't already have, but again, it depends on your game. And those red stools, if you don't have those, this might be a good house to snatch up. Now, the layout is okay, but it's not my thing. But again, it's just me. We all have our own opinions, and that's okay. Next house. This house was pretty cute. I liked how it's shaped, but when you go inside, you come into a large room. It makes sense. And I like the kitchen. Those chairs I've had to buy with real cash, so you may want to snag those up if you don't have those. And then the upstairs, it's cute. I do see some items in here that I have had to buy with real cash, so just keep note of things you may find. And then in the back, I don't know if I have those lights or not, but the chairs are old. Next home. Okay, this home is the kids' party house straight up. That's all it is. Whereas the kids' party house, it's just remade into a different thing. Now the cooler, the water cooler I don't have, so I may get this house to get that. But I don't know. But this is just straight up the kids' party house. Next house. At this point, I was like, oh Lord, what's next? I'm pretty sure we've had this house before too. This looks like another house that I saw in the last batch. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. To me, this basement is a hot mess. It's not my thing. I think it just, I don't know. It's just too much. Now, those gold and black stairs are not in my inventory, so I may get this house to get those stairs. Those stools were not available, and there's also a deck chair out back that had to be bought with real cash. Let me see. And of course, at this point, I'm scouting for inventory. These robes were available in the spa. Well, I'm seeing quite a few things for inventory, but for the house itself, no. Now, for the next house. This house was kind of cool. Like, I like the shape of it. I don't like the exterior wall, but that's just me. Now, the deck chair I've had to buy with real cash. Other than that, oh yeah, the golf thing. I think is available anymore. I don't remember. Once I get inside this house, I'm seeing like, it's not my favorite. But I do like how it is shaped. I'm just like, I don't know. But again, that's just me and what I prefer. Now these windows are nice. I don't think we have them available. And let's see. Oh yeah, I see some other items that I've had to buy with real cash. So yeah, keep close eye out on this house for inventory. Next house. This one was pretty cool. I like how it's shaped. I like how they have the stairs. And when you're going inside, you get into a hallway. Immediately, I saw the cooler, and I don't have that in my inventory. There are some newer items in this home, like that gray couch, which was available for real cash. That decor I think I have, I'm not sure. And I don't like the stairs. I think it's just too much. But I like the layout. I mean, I think that is pretty cool. The upstairs, I don't know, it's kind of like empty. And I'm thinking that the game took out the items that you've had to pay with real cash for. So that's what I'm assuming. I don't like when they do that, but you know, okay. There isn't really anything up here that, you know, for inventory that I think is like worth it. But, you know, but the house itself, the layout is nice. I think it looks nice on the outside as well. And I have to pick a home out for Sims Freeplay Architects to remodel. Next home. This one, I was like, what the hell is this? It was like an ice castle type of high school looking building, but I wasn't sure. I was like, what is this? Okay, fireplace. I had to buy that with real cash. I see the armor I had to buy with real cash. Let me see. The grandfather clock. The fountains I've had to buy with real cash. Okay, this house for inventory might be a good house to get. The purple stools. And I must say, I like the layout. Even though at first I was like, what the hell is this? But I do like the layout. I like the shape of the house. I think it's pretty cool. Those books that are on the table that have the bookends, I don't have those, so, you know, I may get this house and maybe do a remodel of it. I don't know. But, yeah, it's a nice house, though. I like it. I would just change things up. The next house. This house confused the hell out of me. I was like, what the heck is this? So is this a hotel or, you know, what is it? And it's the exact same thing on both sides. So I wasn't sure if it was a duplex or if it was a hotel of some sort. Like, I have no clue. There's a lot of older items in here. This house kind of makes me anxious because there's a lot going on. Here's the front rooms. Yeah, this house just makes me anxious. I'm like, Like, the layout is nice. I would just do something different. Like, there's too much going on at once. but that's my opinion. We all have our own taste, which is cool. The games, if you don't have those, you might want to snatch those up. Ping pong table, I think we already have. And then up here is the bedrooms. I see some gold mirrors that I don't have in my store, so I may snag those up. Next house. This is another one where I was like, what the heck is this? I looked on the outside. I thought, okay, hotel. And then I go down here. I see some things that I had to buy with real cash. And then I see some cribs, so I don't know. And then you see kind of like, it looks like a lab for a mad scientist. That's what my thought was. You know, that it's a mad science hospital or something. But then I go up and I see a waiting area. Like, it's not creepy. You know, like the mad science lab that's going on in the basement. But I don't know. What's the then there's cribs up here with beds, so maybe it's a baby hospital. I'm not sure. But I see some stuff in here that, not a lot, that I've had to buy with real cash, like the drawers and stuff. I've had to buy those with real cash. But it's not a lot to warrant the price of the house. So just keep that in mind. Now, are these windows that are glitched to make this open? Because I couldn't tell. And yeah, I mean, so other than the mad science lab, I didn't know what it was. Okay, this straight up looks like the front of my school. I'm not gonna lie. At first I saw, I was like, dude, is that my college? But yeah, so you go downstairs, there's all this stuff happening. I'm not sure what it was. It can't be a family home because it doesn't really look like it. Gold mirrors I don't have in my inventory. I'm thinking I may remodel this into a school because this is what this reminds me of. Upstairs, you got some gaming stuff and the foosball tables. But not really a lot of stuff for inventory purposes I'm seeing. But it depends on what you have in your game. It's kind of like the same thing on both sides almost. I'm just not sure what it is. Like, I don't think it's a family home. But I don't know. Maybe it's the White House or something. Oh, and then at the bottom, I missed this part. It's a greenhouse. So that is my review of the Architect homes. I would love to know your thoughts.